Hi everyone, welcome back to Yoga Avec Moi's channel. My name is Nahal, and today we are going to talk about human design. Woo! So this month actually is an anniversary of mine of living in my design since I've heard about human design for a year now. And it's been really exciting, and I really wanted to share with everyone because human design is a tool essentially where you put in this website, and I'll put all the links down below. Like there's several websites where you can see what your type is, like geneticmatrix.com, Jovian, Bodygraph, and I think KarenCurryParker.com. All four of these are like wonderful resources to go check your human design type. But something that I've been doing for the past year is really actually not only learning about my own personal design, but also using it to help my clients, because it's also really helped me to understand them and how to assist them in their own lives and all these things. So how did I get started with human design? Well, it started in April 2020. We were 3 months into the pandemic. I was chatting with a friend, and I was talking nonstop about how much my kidneys were hurting. I was like, I am so tired all the time. Like, my kidneys hurt, and I kept telling her I get kidneys. And she's like, that's so specific. Like, how do you even feel that much tiredness in one particular area of your body? But literally, it was like my back was hurting, and I know my kidneys are here. And I know the kidneys are the ones that are taking a hit whenever you are overwhelmed or you're stressed, and especially with the pandemic. We were 3 months in, so it was when your mind, I was sharing this on my Instagram stories, like there's some minute clippets that I shared about when our brain thinks, our brain can think 3 times faster than I'm speaking. So imagine as the speed that I'm talking, which is pretty fast to begin with, we think 3 times as fast, which means that the amount of energy that I'm using when I'm speaking, my thoughts are taking up 3 times the amount of energy. So I remember my thoughts being really rampant because there was so much uncertainty. I was trying to grasp different things and nothing was working. And so my body was just being drained. My little adrenal glands on my top of my kidneys are these small tiny glands, which are really the reason why we need sleep and to regenerate is to actually restore these glands. Mine were like capped out. And it wasn't great before the pandemic. The pandemic just made it worse. So human design came to me in a conversation when I was talking to someone about how exhausted I was. And they were talking and they were sharing with me, it's like, maybe you have a design type that is not actually how the majority of people work. And it turns out they were right. So my human design is emotional manifestor, 6'2", hermit role. I'm still learning what that really means. But essentially, manifestors are about 8% of the population. So I haven't really witnessed, I actually still don't, even after a year of working with human design, like teaching, learning about it myself and teaching other people about it and working with my clients, I haven't met a single other manifestor. So it's been rough. I'm still looking for them. Like I've joined like Facebook groups and like Instagram groups, and I follow a lot of people who talk about manifestors, but I don't personally know any other manifestors. Not within my entire family, immediate family. I looked them all up. None of them have this energy type, which also means that I do not have a clear reflection in my life of how my energy type needs to work. And that was something so incredibly helpful for me to know, because if you're constantly reflected with people around you who do not or have like a lot of energy, and then you know yourself, you're like, I can't keep up with everyone. Then you start feeling a little better about yourself when you realize that you're only 8% of the population. And if you don't see that reflection in you, that also means that's not how you're supposed to work, which definitely this is not how I'm supposed to work with my human design. So another thing I'm actually also celebrating this month is also being 1 year on YouTube. And so that has been really exciting. And I just realized with this time when I'm sitting down to make these videos that I realized that the same month and same year I started human design was the same month and same year I started YouTube. And I cannot even tell you how helpful it has been for me to know what my energy type is when I've embarked on this great task right over here, because it's really helped me pace myself and also like have like longevity in terms of like what I can do on this channel and how I can serve and all these things. And so I really wanted to share what my personal experience has been on human design, because I really hope it inspires you to go check out your human design, because it has been so helpful for me to know what my design was. It was really a game changer. It was so much so a game changer that, you know, this is definitely my ignorance talking, but I got to a point in my yoga world where I was learning all these things where it was becoming repetitive and there was no real information that would help me directly. I mean, I would listen to and learn a lot of things from my clients and constantly learning all the time. But there was rarely a system of framework where it would really help me personally, like game changer-like-esque, change how I behave on a very monumental level. Human design is something that has been so helpful in my life in the sense that it's really helped me coach my clients in ways that really are to their design. And also knowing that there are different types of people and different design organizations in which to coach people in. So one thing that, at least in integrative yoga therapy, we work with the 5 frameworks of integrative yoga therapy, which is the physical body, the energetic body, the mental and emotional body, the bliss body, the witness body, and then the bliss body. The bliss body is really the body where I help people find their joy, find their career, find their purpose, find their like life's goal and all these things. And in finding these goals, a lot of people have a lot of obscurities as to what those dreams are, because even those dreams that they think they need to pursue and follow is actually something that someone else saw or did, or they saw and they were like, oh, that's cool, but actually it doesn't work for them and they wouldn't be happy doing it. So it's been really helpful in terms of that when someone suggests doing a type of work or a job that they are really not meant to do, especially according to their energy type and how they work, there's certain ways they need to organize their life that like flows with their energy type. And that has been really monumental in terms of learning about human design and sharing that with other people. So that's something that I really wanted to share with everyone in terms of human design, is to really go check it out and learn about it. It is a beast of a system. So you do need to digest, pace yourself with it, be very, very gentle. This is all new information. For me, it was not as new because the yogic chakra system, and I've actually heard about the Kabbalah and the I Ching. I didn't know a lot about the astrology part. I do not know a lot about the mathematics and then the physics aspect. So there's quite a bit of it's dense information. So do pace yourself when you're learning about it, learning about your own human design and your family's design and your children's design. Oh my gosh, this is so important. I'm so happy I found this so that I will be able to have this in the future with my kids. And really like take your time with it, because it has honestly been the most beneficial thing that I have ever learned thus far in terms of practical actually making a difference in my life. So being aware of my energy type and how it is not meant to constantly go down to 0 and how much rest I actually require has been so helpful in pacing my business and like pacing everything that I need to do in order to create like a sustainable life and something that I really enjoy doing. Because one thing that really was, I came to a point in my business that I'm like, I'm doing everything that I absolutely love, but I'm not happy. I'm not happy about the life that I've created. And I'm like, I only have myself to blame with that. But it was something that I was realizing that I wasn't doing what I loved the way I like to do it. I was doing it in like a rush. Like, you know, all the things, the tasks, none of them changed as to what I do, but it changed as to how I do it. Before I was like, maybe like I was like, there's so much I need to do in the beginning of a business, and I need to like there's so much that needs to be done. But then when it came to really learning how to pace myself, is that this is like a marathon and not a sprint for my energy type, was so helpful. So that's something that I just wanted to share with everyone. We'll probably talk about human design at some point in our lives, but I also do wanted to let you guys know that I do check out your human design when I'm working on you like one-on-one. So if that was ever something that you wanted to do or you were interested in, do book a private session with me and we can talk about it even more. Especially, I don't want to be someone who shares a new thing with you guys and then also not assist you with understanding what your chart is, because you'll be like, oh my god, this is so cool, but I don't know what it is. And so I do want to let you know I'm one possible resource that you could come to if you would like to learn more about human design. So I will end my video here. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to our channel if you would like to learn more about human design energy types in general. And yeah, 1 year of working with human design has been phenomenal for me personally. So I would love to encourage you guys to also know yourselves on this energetic level. And I really hope it helps you in some way. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.